All right, you ready to do this shit?
Let's do it.
All right. What is good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Synful Blaq Reacts. We know we are in a time of trepidation, a time of hatred, a time of bullshit, a time of, oh man, I don't even know how to say it. It's one of those things that the world is so full of hate right now. One man has seen this coming for a long time, and that's a man whose video we're getting ready to get into.
Yeah. Now, it's an older video based off the events that happened early in the 2000s. But seemingly we never learned the lessons of that video. And now we're, as they say, those who forget the past are doomed to repeat it. And this is where we're at. We're here trying to repeat, hoping that we can find some kind of change and solace. So we've gone to the time machine, dipped the video that kind of brought us back together for a little bit and brought it right back into the real world today. We are going to be taking a look at Eminem's Mosh and doing a Synful Blaq react. This is going to be a tough one because I still remember just screaming and shouting the lyrics from when this shit came out.
And when me used to roll down the street, we used to scream and shout the lyrics.
Yes, we did. Yes, the fuck we did. Now, are you ready?
I am so ready. One of my favorite Eminem songs of all time.
All right, let's get this thing started. Let's go.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
It feels so good to be back. I scrutinize every word, memorize every line. I spit it once, review, re-energize, and rewind. I can sight to the blind, mind sight through the mind. I exercise my right to express when I feel it's time. It's just all in your mind, what you interpret it as. I say the fight, you take it as I'ma whip someone's ass. If you don't understand, don't even bother to ask. A father who has grown up with a fatherless past, who has grown up now to rap phenomenon that has, or at least shows no difficulty multitasking and juggling both. Perhaps mastered his craft / entrepreneur who has helped launch a few more rap acts.
So, so I know I was feeling too. I should have stopped it at the 8th bar, and I didn't because, again, when I hear this song, I just want to throw my fist up and just keep it rocking. So
he said, it's a grown up with a man with a fatherless past.
Yeah. So this the first this verse is all based off of the hate that he received from Congress at this time regarding his lyrics. Congressional leaders, even from 1999 on, when he first dropped the Slim Shady LP, have been bashing this man, saying that his music is criminal, that he's vulgar, that he's inciting people to do bad things. And Eminem was just trying to entertain, but speaking on some real shit. And that's sometimes people don't like that. Remember what happened with George Carlin? People hated that spoke on real shit.
Fucking crazy that here we are 15, 16, 17 years later, and Eminem is still doing this.
Yep. And this is what he does. He's not wavered. He's not changed one bit. When Trayvon Martin died, he was the first person to stand up and write a whole verse for the Black Lives Matter movement. So let me get it back and let's keep it going.
That a few obstacles thrown its way through the last half.
Lord
It's
Max,
the
man.
typical manure moving past that. Mr. Kiss his ass crack, he's a class act. Rubber band man, yeah, he just snaps back. Come along, follow me as I lead through the darkness. As I provide just enough spark that we need to proceed. Carry on, give me hope, give me strength. Come with me, and I won't steer you wrong. Put your faith and your trust as I guide us through the fog to the light. At the end of the tunnel, we gon' fight, we gon' charge, we gon' storm, we gon' march through the swamp, we gon' march through the marsh. Take us right through the doors. Come on.
All right. So that whole chorus is basically, you know what? If you're tired of the shit that's going on, like I'm tired of the shit that's going on, here's your fucking chant. You go come with me. Let's go through this shit. Let's do this shit together. Well, let's not stop being divided. Let's stop hating each other and being split. Let's do this shit together because together we're a bigger force. Follow them. You know? All right.
Okay, so one person doesn't think that they can make a difference, but let's be real here. Eminem's been making a difference on this political platform for years with his music. Even we talked about this before we started recording this video. People are just now appreciating the lyrics. Yes, the beats were trash on the album, but the message he was sending in Revival, people are finally starting to understand that this man has been about against his bullshit for fucking years now.
Mm-hmm. He knows that they try to divide us on purpose. You know what I'm saying? There's Republicans and there's Democrats. That are the biggest gangs in the fucking world outside of the fucking police.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You got to look at one thing. Republicans and Democrats, guess what? They all answer to the same people.
Yep.
They're the same.
Yep. And it's not us. It's the people that are in their pockets, the lobbyists, all
big
them
pharma,
shits.
big pharmaceuticals, which is why there is no cure for cancer, which is why Magic Johnson is the healthiest AIDS having motherfucker I've ever seen in my life.
Dude, between big pharma, big oil, between big coal, there's still plants in this day and age still using coal when we have wind power, natural wind power. This is the shit that we're talking about, and everybody's in everybody else's pockets and everybody else's dirty secrets. Let's keep it going.
People up top, on the side, in the middle, come together, let's all form. It's on just a little, just let it gradually build. From the front to the back, all you can see is the sea of people, some white and some black. No matter what color, all that matters, we're gathered together to celebrate for the same cause. No matter the weather, if it rains, let it rain. Yeah, the wetter, the better. They ain't gonna stop us, they can't. We're stronger now more than ever. They tell us no, we say yeah. They tell us stop, we say go. Rebel with a rebel yell. Raise hell, we gon' let them know. Storm, push up, mush, fuck push. Until they bring our troops home, come on. Just come along, follow me as I lead through the darkness. As I provide just enough spark that we need to proceed. Carry on, give me hope, give me strength. Come with me, and I won't steer you wrong. Put your faith and your trust as I guide us through the fog to the light. At the end of the tunnel, we gon' fight, we gon' charge, we gon' storm, we gon' march through the swamp, we gon' march through the marsh. Take us right through the doors. Come on.
All right, so
so he said everything that I've been preaching recently about it doesn't matter what color you are. White people did not do anything. It ain't all white people who hurt you. Yeah. It is a certain majority. It is a certain type. It ain't all cops who hurt you. It's certain individuals.
Yeah.
It ain't all black people who are doing this. It's certain individuals. Like he said, some white, some black. Just stand in unity. Yeah. Don't hate on each other because guess what? The majority of us had nothing to do with any of the bullshit.
Exactly. And the thing that you have to take away from this verse is exactly what he said. And then the other side to that is that if you're, so we'll put the police in this situation. If 70% of your cops are good cops or 80% of your cops are good cops, you got these 20% over here that's doing dirt. You 80% need to step up because these 20% is fucking it up for the 80% and making everybody look bad. And so you make that choice. Instead of making the choice to defend them, let's make the choice that says, nah, we ain't fucking with this shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit is wrong. And if the majority of people on that were on the right side of history like that, we could not be stopped, and the right shit would happen all the time, and we wouldn't have to worry. You know, that's the other side of it too. Like, if we all combined, if we all said, you know what, this shit is wrong. If we all said, at least the majority of us said that, we wouldn't be stopped, and we're gonna fight for our rights. You know, so let's keep it going.
Action and pouring, swaying down on us. Mosh pits outside the Oval Office. Someone's trying to tell us something. Maybe this is God just saying we're responsible for this monster, this coward that we have been powered. This is Bin Laden. Look at his head nodding. How could we allow something like this without pumping our fists? Now this is our final hour. Let me be the voice in your strength and your choice. Let me simplify the rhyme just to amplify the noise. Try to amplify times it and multiplied by 16 million people all equal at this high pitch. Maybe we can reach Al-Qaeda through my speech. Let the president answer a high anarchy. Strap him with an AK-47, let him go fight his own war. Let him impress daddy that way. No more blood for oil, we got our own battles to fight on our own soil. No more psychological warfare to trick us to thinking that we ain't loyal. If we don't serve our own country, we're patronizing a hero. Look in his eyes, it's all lies. The stars and stripes, they've been swiped, washed out and wiped, and replaced with his own face. Mosh now or die. If I get sniped tonight, you'll know why. Cause I told you to fight.
Listen. And not to sound any type of way whatsoever, and I know that I'm going to get a little bit of slap when I say this, and I don't care. You replace Bush with Trump, and it's the same shit. This is what it is. Because Trump has a base that he needs to appease to. And he's told everybody that kneeling is bad. He's convinced everybody that kneeling is doing it against the troops and shit like that, when it's not even the case. When that happened, everything got divided. Also, some of the policies, the tax cuts, the recent Bush tax cuts. The recent Trump tax cuts that benefited. Like once you hit 40,000, it no longer benefits you. And so it's how this is translated. Like I see it, and I take out Bush and I put in Trump, and I see the same shit. Like nothing changes. Nothing changes. So, and even real quick, and even Obama was a black man, a black president that didn't do nothing for black people. And I know I'm going to get enough slack for that too. But it's the same shit. No matter you change the politician, the same shit happens.
Okay. There are no honest politicians.
Of course not.
My dad used to say it. I know he said it to you. How can you tell if a politician is lying? His mouth is open.
Yeah. Yep.
I know you've heard my dad say that.
A million times.
It's one of those things that, because politics is not my thing. James knows this. Yeah. I do not get into politics.
Yeah.
I get into what's right and what's wrong.
Yeah.
And for Eminem, at this point in time, this very young, very brash, white rapper to say, put this on me. Mm-hmm. Let me do this. Should have showed you that this man is different. Yep. Now, the Bush administration, and yes, the Obama administration took him out, but both administrations gave Osama bin Laden everything he used against us.
Well, yeah.
Let's be 100 right there.
Yep.
Because I don't do politics, but I know about shit. They funded his army. They funded Al-Qaeda. They gave him the weapons. They trained him just so he could use it against us.
Yep. Yep. And those are facts. And the reality of the situation is that we haven't learned, which is the whole point of what I stated at this video. Like, we haven't learned. Like, yes, when we had the opportunity, we voted. but we didn't do that. We didn't seal the deal when it came to the other people that mattered when we needed to vote, like the local politicians and shit like that. And that has a big factor in shit too. Like, if you want this world to be a certain way, then you have to vote up and down the card. You can't be like, oh, I picked the president. Bye, see you later. Bye. It doesn't work like that.
Yes, it all starts locally.
Yep. Starts locally. That's how it's affected. Then you can speak out about the president. But until that happens, none. So the reason why I pause it here is because we've got to the video where people thinking that, oh, we just gonna stand up against the White House and rush that motherfucker. And that's not exactly what this video means. Let me show you what this video means.
Come along, follow me as I lead through the darkness, as I provide just enough spark that we need to proceed. Carry on, give me hope, give me strength. Come with me, and I won't steer you wrong. Put your faith and your trust as I guide us through the fog to the light. At the end of the tunnel, we gon' fight, we gon' charge, we gon' storm, we gon' march through the swamp, we gon' march through the marsh, take us right through the doors. Come on. And as we proceed to march through this desert storm, in these closing statements, if they should argue, let us beg to differ. As we set aside our differences and assemble our own army to disarm this weapon of mass destruction that we call our president for the present and march for the future of our next generation. To speak and be heard, Mr. President, Mr. Senator.
You guys hear us?
And there it is. And there it is. It's the same thing that we've been preaching about for years. It starts in the booth. Unfortunately, that's the only place that we can make change. Because if you go try and off somebody, you're going to go to jail, you're going to go to prison and get killed. That's just the way it is. Or you're going to get killed right before you reach it.
And if you burn down your own city, you only hurt your local town.
Exactly. The only way to fix it is just like you just saw. Hit the polls, vote. Vote for what's right. Vote for what's best for your communities. How crazy that this video in 2020, and this is what, from 2002, 2003?
17, 18.
Is relevant to this day.
You know, we're not even going to rate this one because it's one of those. We rated this song before we started.
Yeah.
We both said that this is one of our favorite songs. We used to holler at this shit when we see the injustices going on back before we were parents.
Yep.
Back then, I was a little more physical in my actions than I am now. But like I said, before I was a parent.
Yeah. I literally, trust me when I tell you, back then, I lost a job because of the fucking terrorist attacks. I was on my way to working for an IT company, and because everybody was scared, they stopped holding the conventions. There was no conventions in Las Vegas for a while. They held flights for a while, and I lost a money-making opportunity because of this. And it took me a few years to recover from that. So trust me, I've been there.
So the voting season is getting ready to come up, and I'm going to tell everybody right now, I'm not registered to vote. I don't vote. I stay out of politics completely. That man sitting across from me does. I know he's going to be at the polls, either mail in or actually at the building. I know he's going to be.
Yeah.
But if you do vote, make sure you do your research before you cast your vote, and know what you're voting for.
Yeah, exactly. Be smart about it. No, don't just do it for you. Do it for what's best for everybody. What's going to be good for everybody. We don't want to be fighting with each other. It's about unity, right? And I think that's what it comes down to. I've said this before. If every minority and every disabled person, every gay, lesbian, transgender person, anybody that wasn't deemed the perfect person, all stood up and unified for a cause, there'd be nothing that we couldn't accomplish.
Now, don't take me wrong when I say I don't vote or anything. I'm never gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna go vote and not do it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be 100 with everybody. I don't vote. I don't care about politics.
Yeah.
I stand for what's right. I stand for what's going on.
Which I understand.
With that being said, this was a very powerful video. Like, it's 17, 18 years old now, and still is a direct message to what's going on today. And yes, I agree with you. You can put Trump in the same league as Bush when it comes to certain things.
Well, you can go back to other shit. Like, you can go back to Obama. You can go back to we can go back to Clinton. Hell, we can go back to Reagan. And when
Bush
we're talking
Senior.
about like we can go back. Like, you can insert president here, and it would be the same shit. Just pick a topic to find, and you'll be fine.
So with that being said, go do your due diligence if you do it. If you don't know what you want in the politician or what to vote for, do your research and just make smart decisions in your life. Don't hurt your local economy, because that's what's going on right now. People are hurting their local economies.
Yep. Be mindful. Protect what's around you. Protect you and yours. You know what I'm saying? It's just.
So on a very serious note, I just want to say we love you guys. Be safe out there. Continue to take care of yourselves in the COVID universe that we live in.
COVID universe.
Because I know the state of Florida has had a record number of new cases over since they reopened.
Yeah, we're trying to sort that shit out. Hopefully it doesn't get too bad, but I think we're going to be okay. Hopefully.
But do your thing and do us a favor. If you hear you like us, you like what we do, you like how we act, you like how we react to these videos, this is only episode 11. Yep. We up in here getting deep with y'all motherfuckers now.
You're damn right.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell on YouTube. If you're on Facebook, follow the page and show us some love. You know what I'm saying? We never ask you guys for anything. But if you do want to hit up and ship us some money, we're not going to be arguing. We'll both give you our PayPal, so you can provide that shit instead. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, listen.
But this has been Eminem Mosh. We're gonna have some good times on the next one. I got a big surprise for James for one of his favorite video game series coming up on the next reactions.
No, it's gonna be fun. Let's see.
So you got anything left to say, man?
That's it. Just like and subscribe. Make sure you follow us. Tell me what you like, don't like. We respond very heavily if you just let us know. So just come through and we'll chop it up. Until then, we'll see you on the next react. Holla at your boys. Deuces.